But I'm slightly on the back foot because hello, I'm Neil, welcome back to the channel. This is the Dad Delivers vlog where I try something new every day, and today the thing I'm trying is getting screamed at by some random stranger about someone else's dog. It's a bit of a different video for the channel, but I'm going to try and do this. I'm here in this beautiful park that's the size of a field, and I'm here with Casper, who's a star of the channel. And something happened about 2 hours ago, and I thought I'd try to share it. It's a situation that I got into. I walked into it quite literally, and I think we've all been on both sides of this situation. It's Sunday afternoon. We've come here for a picnic for one of my daughter's friends, and some of us have brought dogs with us. We've brought Casper, and the dogs really know this park. They come here pretty much every day. One of the dogs is younger. He's really excited, so he's just like running everywhere around the park, and it's, as you can see, it isn't any busier than this. So he's run off a few times, and he's taken off after this little like terrier dog in the distance. It was actually over here at the end of the field. His owner, who's a friend, he was, calling for him to come back, and he eventually came back. And then I've gone to take Casper for a walk. So I've gone for a jog with Casper, and this friend's dog has kind of run along with us the whole length of the field. As you can see, it is a huge field that's a park for a village. And I thought, well, that's nice, isn't it? We'll all go running together, even though this dog has nothing to do with me whatsoever. The friend's dog then sees this terrier in the distance and tears off for it again to play with it, just to jump around and be friendly. It was not aggressive at all. It was just playing because he's practically a puppy. And my dog, Casper, followed after him. So I've gone jogging after Casper, and then from nowhere, the owner of this terrier starts screaming at me, "Get your dog on a bloody lead!" And I knew that she was angry at the friend's dog for running over earlier, but I'm slightly on the back foot because Casper's not on a lead, but he's with me. We're running together. Get your bloody dog on a lead. And I don't know what to say, because it's not my dog. It's not my dog. It's got nothing to do with me. My dog's is okay, and he's now over there. It's nowhere near this woman's dog. And nothing was happening as well. It was just a puppy playing with this terrier. But it's not my dog. Neither of these dogs are mine. I said, get your bloody dog on a lead. So I'm now frozen because I'm thinking, it's not my dog. So the only response I can give is, hello, I'm Neil. And she just kind of stood there like this. What's that got to do with anything? So I said again, hello, my name is Neil. Get your bloody dog on a lead. So I go, okay, small problem. It's not my dog. And she goes, and without missing a beat, the rage that she was in, she was still in order mode. Well, whose dog is it then? It's like I'm now going to answer this order. And now I'm thinking, hang on, I do not have to answer any more questions from this ludicrous screaming at me. Well, whose dog is it then? And my only reply was, well, maybe that should have been your first question. And then you could kind of see her head kind of implode, and she couldn't yell at me anymore, and she kind of crumpled, and I sort of walked off to get Casper, mainly because I wanted to keep him away from this angry woman who's yelling at us for someone else's dog. And to my shame, I actually did put Casper on a lead, and it's because I wanted to get out of the situation. I wish, why didn't I just get my camera out? And I don't know why, because it was a really funny situation. Everything I do in life is wrong, obviously, but I'm now getting yelled at for other people's dogs. And then she didn't know what to do, and then she sort of called after me, but I didn't want anything to do with it. I just wanted to get away from this weird woman. Have you been in this situation where you're just getting screamed at for no reason? It is gorgeous. Look at it. Why would you be angry at anything when you've got the chance to be here for time with your dog, your precious little dog? Why are you screaming at strangers? But I wrote down in the hour between then and now, I wrote down 10 things I should be grateful for, and I'm going to share them with you right now. Number 10, realizing that I should have got my camera out. It's a really great learn. I'm going to get my camera out next time I'm screamed at in public for someone else's dog. Number 9, I'm not her. The number 8 reason that I'm grateful is that I've been in her exact same position, yelling at an owner in a park for not having their dog on a lead that was jumping up at me. Really embarrassed about that now and grateful that it's not me. I guess at least I got the right owner. Number 7, it's healthy to get yelled at from time to time, even if it is about something that's got nothing to do with you. Number 6, I kept a cool head, and I think I was even a little bit funny, which to be fair was easy seeing as it wasn't my dog. Number 5, look at it. It is a gorgeous day. How could this not be your first thing on your mind? I even called this out to her. I'm so proud that I shouted back. It's a lovely day, isn't it? Number 4, I'm glad, really glad that I didn't take the conversation down market, and that was really difficult. Number 3, she had to walk away. Taking with her that big cloud of negativity and darkness. This has happened to me a few times. When someone s***s out in front of you or plays alpha and you say nothing and you just let it play out and watch them kind of slowly trip over and fall and land flat on their face. It is the best feeling in the world when you have done nothing, when you don't do anything, you just let them be obnoxious and wrong. And then they've got to walk away, and that's a long walk. That's a long, hard walk. And I'm sharing this because I think we might have all been in that situation at some time or another, although for some of us it's probably when we were toddlers. Number 2 is I'm not her, and her punishment is her life. And the number 1 reason to be grateful is I'm not her dog. Can you imagine living with that? Anyway, thanks for letting me sound off. Let me share a story. I know this is slightly different for the channel. Have you ever been in a similar situation? Oh. Have you ever been in a situation like this, on one side or the other? Say hello and share it in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And right here is what YouTube thinks you would love to see next.
Can you please help my daddy get 10,000 subscribers? Just click on his face. Thanks, bye. Alright, this is going to be the proper one, right?